What's up Instagram, SuperSaf here on IGTV, getting a little bit better at that. And in this video, we're going to be answering some of your questions. I uploaded my very first IGTV video yesterday, and in that I asked if you guys had any quick questions, and we're going to try to cover as many of those in this video. So let's get straight to it. Do you think IGTV should be integrated into the main Instagram app as a separate tab rather than a separate app? Well, it is actually integrated. You may have not got the update right now. If you update your Instagram app, you will have a little icon near the DM icon, and that's going to let you view IGTV. You don't actually have to install the IGTV app. However, if you are uploading content like I am, then you do have to install the IGTV app. That's as far as I understand. Do you think Instagram will kill YouTube? Now, I actually was going to make a whole YouTube video, like a full video about this, because there's a lot of points to discuss. Marquez has actually made a really good video about IGTV and YouTube competition. So definitely check that out on his channel. But in a nutshell, I don't think it's gonna kill YouTube, but it's gonna give it some healthy competition, something that we really need. Like, YouTube has been at the top for so long, and although I love YouTube as a platform overall, there's definitely things that can be improved on it. And with IGTV, it's gonna give it some healthy competition. And competition just improves things for everybody. Of course, we're gonna have to see how IGTV does, how it's going to do things like search. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. This is something that a lot of people don't know. It's only second after Google, the master of search. And that's something that Facebook does really badly. Facebook search absolutely sucks. I mean, I'm sure you guys have been in a situation where you see a video on Facebook, you don't actually engage with it, and then you think, oh, actually I want to go and see that video again and share that with somebody, and you can just not find it because, as I was saying, Facebook video search sucks. How is Instagram going to handle this going forward? It does discovery well from the discovery tab, so we're going to have to see how these things work and how it's going to support creators. YouTube is probably the only platform out there right now which shares its revenue with creators properly, right? And it does it well. And that way creators are encouraged to create more quality content, and that kind of has a bit of a cycle effect. And that's kind of how myself and lots of other creators use YouTube as a platform to build an audience, but you can't put all your eggs in one basket, so you do need to diversify, and I think IGTV is a great platform to do that. However, I don't think it's going to kill YouTube as such. Something about competition here. What phone is your daily driver now and why? So you guys can see here, I've got the lilac purple Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. That is my daily driver. I've already covered why it's my daily driver in my full review video of this, which is on YouTube. But in a nutshell, the reason why I use this as my daily driver is because I think it ticks all the boxes for me. It's not the best phone for everything, but it does everything really, really well. Now, just going through a few questions here. A lot of people are unsure about vertical video. I've mentioned this before, but I was passionately against vertical video. I actually made a video about tips on creating videos, and one of the tips there, one of the main tips was always film in landscape. Now, the reason why I always say this is because we as humans have two eyes side by side, and that means we have a wide angle view. So you can't see this in this vertical video, but when you're watching something on a television or something, you can go out pretty far wide, whereas vertically you can't go that far wide. So generally speaking, wide video is the most universal. So when it comes to televisions, cinema screens, things are always going to be horizontal. But the thing with IGTV is, and the thing with today's day and age is, we are all on our smartphones. When you're on your smartphone, 90% of the time you're going to be on it like this. Of course, if you're watching a video, then you're going to tilt it over. But generally speaking, most of the time when you're interacting with your smartphone, you're going to be holding it like this in vertical. And IGTV is made for smartphones, so it kind of makes sense. And I am now learning to change, so I'm learning to accept that vertical video is a thing, and that's thanks to Snapchat, Instagram stories, all of these things. And it's here to stay, so my advice would be is embrace it. But do you record videos from your phone or camera for IGTV? Well, this video is actually being recorded on my Lumix GH4, which I record YouTube videos with as well, and that's because I want the best quality. The great thing about IGTV is you can upload videos later. You don't have to film them and upload them right away. This video is going to be edited. I'm going to add titles and things like that, so it actually makes it a lot more interesting. And for that reason, I am using my GH4. It'll be interesting to see what manufacturers now do because of vertical video. Are we going to start seeing DSLR cameras and things that are more suited to vertical video? I don't know, like, because right now when it comes to tripods and things, they are all kind of made to be horizontal. So I'll be interested to see how the market goes because of vertical video. But as I mentioned, vertical video is here to stay, and I'm sure things will be moving towards that direction. It's not going to replace horizontal video, that's always going to be there, but it does make things a little bit more interesting. Now, there's people in the comments who are saying that they can't write comments while the video is playing, and this is a brand new app. It's something very fresh. Of course, it's going to take time for it to build. I'm sure in the coming weeks and months, you're going to be able to comment while the video is playing, and it's going to improve as time goes on. This is quite new, so I think some of these bugs are going to be sorted out as time goes forward. Don't you think Instagram is having too much going on now with IGTV as well? Good question. I think what Instagram does really well is kind of have everything there in one place without being too overwhelming. Like right now when they had stories, it didn't really interrupt from the main images that you would see normally. It's kind of like at the top, so yes, you can have a look at it if you like. If you don't have to. But I really do like Instagram as a platform. I like the fact that it's pretty much independent. You don't need to rely on other platforms to grow on Instagram. This is something that I absolutely hated, and I still hate about Snapchat, and it's the reason why I've moved so much over from Snapchat on to Instagram stories, even though Snapchat is the original disappearing story platform. But the absolute lack of in-app discoverability, is that a word? I don't know. I'm making it a word. Discoverability is just pretty much non-existent. I mean, even though they're trying to do too little too late, in my opinion, it's still not great. So if you are a content creator like myself, the only way you'd be able to grow on Snapchat is by using your other platforms. That, hey, check me out on Snapchat, which is really lame in my opinion. And it makes the app so reliant on other platforms in order to be able to grow for creators. Whereas with Instagram, yes, I've given it a few shout outs from my YouTube channel, but my Instagram actually grows organically every day, and that's through the content itself within Instagram. You've got the Discover tab. People can find me based on location, hashtags and things. So if people are interested in my type of content, they're going to be suggested it, and hopefully that'll help me grow as a content creator on Instagram. And that's something that I really like about it. And I think the fact that they're including all of these things is actually a good thing because they are doing it well. Live video as well on Instagram works really well. I use Instagram Live. I don't use Periscope anymore. I mean, how many people actually still use Periscope? This is something that I'm sure some people use, but myself as a content creator, I choose Instagram live streaming compared to Periscope. So they are taking all of these things and they're adding them into this one platform, but in my opinion, they're doing it well. Now, there's a few questions about what type of content I'll be posting on IGTV. Well, I mentioned this yesterday in my first IG video. I'm gonna try to post some mini reviews, Q&As, things like that, but this is very new, so I'd love to hear your feedback. What would you guys like to see on here? Maybe we'll do some unboxings and things on here as well in vertical form. So definitely drop me a comment below and let me know some of your feedback of what you'd like to see here on IGTV. It's very new, so it's something that's going to be a bit of a learning curve in terms of what type of content works, what type of content people want to see. But it's going to be an interesting journey nevertheless. I'm really looking forward to it. So guys, I'm going to keep it to that. I'm not sure how long this vertical video is going to be. It's probably going to be one of the longest IGTV videos out right now, but in a nutshell, I'm very positive about IGTV. I'll try to post regularly on here and we'll see how it goes. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then do hit that heart button, and if you're not already, then be sure to follow me on Instagram as well as IGTV. This is SuperSaf on IGTV. I'll see you next time. It's flowing a little bit better now. It's flowing a little bit better. I like it.